Howdy folks, I promised you a lightsaber collection video, and that's what we're going to do to kick off the weekend. And as I always say at the beginning of these videos, my channel is not particularly about lightsaber or Star Wars content. It's mainly about musical instruments, as you can probably guess by the wall behind me. But I do have a handful of videos for that on that content, and so I made a playlist and it's linked in the description. So if you want to check out those videos, they're all in one place. I do want to point out my new Mandalorian t-shirt. And if you haven't seen The Mandalorian and you're a fan of this stuff, what's wrong with you? It's a great, great series. Probably one of my favorites of the new Star Wars. Also, this series of comics, the Darth Vader series of comics, I think there's maybe 4 of them in that series. Fantastic. If you haven't read these are great. And it actually spins off real nicely into the Dr. Aphra series. I actually read the Dr. Aphra series first and then went back and read Darth Vader. But either way, really good stuff. So let's get right into the lightsaber, shall we? First things first, this is my standard issue battle saber. It's had quite a few mods. It's got the Setsti Skyfaller shroud on it along with some O-rings. It's got a AV switch off of, this is the same AV switch that Saberforge uses in their Stunt Sabers. It's got a leather wrap that I did myself. It has a Manticore pommel, which I just love the aesthetic on this saber. And of course, all my sabers have thumb screws. This one has one of the 3D printed chassis from Ms. Malice, which I love. I actually got those in almost all my sabers. You'll see them in a minute. And this one is in Guardian Blue. All of my Stunt Sabers that you're gonna see today have Ultra Edge mid-grade blades. This one has a 36 and it is of course in the Guardian Blue color. I am being a little cautious here because of all the things around me, but this is just a fantastic saber. The Manticore pommel has a lot of weight to it, and so it makes it just balance really nicely. This saber just feels great for one hand or two hand. It's a nice size. This one works really well with the 36-inch blade. It's a little bit longer hilt and it just really works nicely with the 36. Love this saber. I have one other saber with a 36-inch blade. That is this one, my Sentinel. And this one I've done a video on as well. This has changed a little bit. I've got the Catalyst style pommel on here right now. And I did this leather wrap to kind of set it off. It's funny, I just realized that all of my Stunt Sabers have some sort of, or all my Ultra Sabers have some sort of leather on them. But this, I got this used off of eBay, and I swapped out it had the guarded switch, and I swapped it out for a 12mm AV switch. This one is in Sentinel Yellow, and as I mentioned before, this one also has the 36-inch blade. This is significantly lighter than the standard issue battle saber, but it balances real nice. Again, I'm being careful here, but it just balances real nice. It's very easy to wield, feels great. Again, this one feels great with the 36-inch blade because it comes around real nice. The way that, you know, with this pommel on there, you can grip it like all the way down to here, really get some leverage. Just feels great. Again, this one has the Old Republic decal there, the thumb screw. It's got the windows and the emitter. And like the standard issue battle saber, this one also has one of the Ms. Malice 3D printed chassis, which, God, I just love those. I know they're so simple, it's just a little piece of plastic, but it's so great. It makes it so easy to get the batteries in and out, and it keeps them from rattling around. I just love that. And again, this one just feels great with the 36-inch blade, Sentinel Yellow. Very cool saber, very unique, and I just love the Old Republic logo on there. I think it really makes it. This one is my Initiate V4. This is probably my favorite saber I own, quite honestly. I just love the aesthetic of it. This one does not have the windows, and I really think that it has a really Old Republic feel. I swapped out the pommel. It has the pommel with the Jedi crest on the bottom. Hopefully you can see it. Let's turn that over. And the D-ring that I added. Again, like the others, this one has a Ms. Malice 3D printed chassis in there. Beautiful. I just love the way those make it so easy to change the batteries. Look at how easy it is to get the batteries out. I mean, geez, it's so simple. Anyway, this one I did, of course, a leather wrap. As I mentioned, they all have leather, some sort of leather. And then I also put these leather strips right in there. This one has a knurled metal thumb screw. This one came with the AV switch. I put this little O-ring in here to help hold the top of the wrap in place, and then I don't know how well this is going to show up, but it has Arabesh writing there. Oh boy, how am I going to get that to show up? There we go. You can see the Arabesh writing. It says trust the force. So hopefully you can see that. This is just a really neat saber. I really love it. The 32 just feels so great on here. It comes around so nice. Oh man, it feels good. It's great for a one-hander. You can also two-hand it. I know a lot of people think the initiates are kind of small for that, but I think it feels great with two hands. This, honestly, this is probably my favorite saber, and it is in consular green, and I just love consular green sabers. There's just something about that green. I think it's from, you know, when I was a kid and seeing Return of the Jedi, when Luke ignites that green saber, you know, it's just, wow. But anyway, this is just a really great saber. I love the way it handles with the 32-inch blade. I love the look and feel of it. It just feels like Old Republic. It just, it feels great. Really like this saber. So again, this is probably my favorite of my Ultra Sabers. Then my next one, this also has a 32-inch blade. This is my Manticore, and this is my most recent one. This one also has some Arabesh writing here. Oh, I just realized both the ones with 32 have the Arabesh on them. That wasn't planned, but it has the word protect in Arabesh, so indicating it to be a Jedi weapon. I tied that little piece of leather around there. Again, all of my sabers I seem to have done some sort of leather on. Again, with the thumb screw to make it easy to change the blades. This one has a pommel from the Custom Saber Shop, the what do you call that? I forget what they call it, but it's the pointy one. And again, this one, like the others, has Ms. Malice chassis, which I just love these things. I think Ultra Saber should just include those. But anyway, and this one is in Violet Amethyst, and man, does this saber feel great. And again, I love the way that this hilt handles with the 32. I just think it's really nice. Comes around really nice. It just feels great. Really nice saber. I just really am pleased with this one. The Manticore was the hilt that got me into Ultra Sabers, actually, and I finally got one. So really great saber. I really love the way this one looks and feels. And then my fifth one is right here. It's my V2 Initiate. Again, I love the V2s. I know a lot of people don't like them because you can't put sound on them. They have the smaller hilt. This one does not have the 3D chassis, obviously. But a lot of people don't like them. They don't have the MHS compatible pommels and stuff, but they feel so good. So this is a Dark Initiate LE V2, and you can see the silver there. I wrapped it with the leather wrap, which I think really sets this saber off. And then I changed out the little Allen screws for these thumb screws. This one has a 24-inch Ultra Edge mid-grade blade, and this one is in Sunrider's Destiny. And the thing I love about these, number one, this is a great offhand saber. You know, wielding any of the others, this is so great for offhand, you know, even if you're doing this kind of a thing, the Ahsoka thing. It just feels really great for offhand, but because of the short blade, it is so easy to wield, and I love the way, even inside here with all this stuff around me, it's just really easy to wield. It just comes around really nice. It feels great. I just love this saber, and I don't care what anybody says about the V2s. I think they're awesome. But anyway, so here is my V2 Dark Initiate in Sunrider's Destiny. So to review, we've got the Dark Initiate V2 in Sunrider's Destiny. We've got the Manticore in Violet Amethyst. We've got the Initiate V4 in Consular Green. We've got the Sentinel LE V4 in Sentinel Yellow. And the standard issue Battle Saber V3 in Guardian Blue. So, what do I need next? I kind of feel like I need one of the V3, the Initiate, Dominic's, Aeon V3, and I probably need a Arctic Blue because I don't have that, or maybe I need a Fire Orange, I don't know. There's some other ones I like as well. What do you guys think? What's my collection missing? What should be my 6th Ultra Saber? Go ahead and leave that in the comment. But right now, let's lay them all out so you can see them. Okay, so here they are. Let's go right down the line. We have the Sentinel Yellow on the Sentinel LEV4. We've got the Consular Green on the Initiate V4. We've got the Sunrider's Destiny on the Dark Initiate V2. We've got the Guardian Blue on the Standard Issue Battle Saber V3. And finally, we've got the Violet Amethyst on the Manticore. Let's light them all up just for fun. There they are. That is, again, all of them have Ultra Edge mid-grade blades. That is my current Ultrasabers Stunt Saber collection.